Gunmen on Friday night attacked security checkpoints and police stations in Rivers State, with no fewer than 7 security operatives feared dead. The hoodlums attacked a police station along the Rumuji axis of the east-west road in the state. Also, the Rumuji police station in Imoha local government area was also touched. 2 policemen were killed, while some vehicles were burnt. They also attacked a police checkpoint at Ugbakiri Junction in the Imoha local government area, with 2 police officers killed and a vehicle burnt. The checkpoint of the security outfit called C4I along the east-west road was also attacked, even as 3 operatives killed there. The spokesman for the State Police Command, Nnamdi Omoni, confirmed the attack but said he would make details available after visiting the areas attacked. Meanwhile, the State Commissioner of Police, Eboka, Friday, led a team to the place when our correspondent spoke with him on Saturday morning. Yes, that is what we heard. I am on my way to the place. I want to confirm it myself, CP Friday told The Punch. Is it not the same? I don't know whether it is another police station where police already employed the services of vigilantes to watch over their station, because they said in case they go out for outside operation that those vigilantes will be able to help monitor their station. And I was like, most of these attacks that take place, it happens anywhere, especially their checkpoints. So what now happens? So are you going to be securing yourselves with vigilante as well? Because they operate both at the police station and even at the checkpoints. So who are these people doing all these things? So IPOB has already, or ESN, they've grown to that level that they operate at the same time. Like, seriously, the government should know what to do, because all these things, you know that the governor of Imo State has already told us that it's because of the people who are not happy with the progress of APC. They are the ones, or the opposition or the politicians are the ones after this whole thing. And this is the same thing that happened during NSAS. A lot of things are happening. You know, the manner at which the government handled that NSAS protest of a thing was not the best at all. And that is what other governments have been doing. They try to shut the people. They try to shut their mouth, not for them to be able to speak. You try to oppress them. They are depressed. Anything, instead of you to iron the whole thing. See, let me tell you, once you do the right thing, everybody will be happy. A larger number of people will be happy. Even when you have some pockets of people who are like, oh, you should have done it this way. But even the devil himself will know that, you have tried your best. You have tried your best, but you are not doing anything. You keep subjecting the people. You keep on pressing them. You don't want them to speak. If the ordinary protest, you will turn it to something else. It is in this regime that we now see that to protest now is not a treasonable offense. For you, see the 2 guys in Kogi State. See what they are. If you want to charge them for painting the wall or for messing up the wall, it's a different thing. Why are you telling us that they should not? They should not protest. And some people are telling us that Kogi State is a Buhari state. Who says who? Says who? Is it only Buhari? Does it mean everybody in that state supports Buhari? What are we talking about? At least we saw a man who was carrying coffin. Of course, I didn't mention anybody's name, but he was talking about the incident that God is not happy with the way the leaders are going about all this, about the governance of the country. What is the problem? And it was during that same time a lot of protests were going on. Protests were going on in the UK. I think that was when the Kogi boys, when the protests in Kogi happened. Who tortured them? Who arrested them? People sang, people said all manner of things. Who did that? What is their offense? That what? They say APC is Kogi. Says who? I don't understand the way people are behaving. It is this regime that they do and undo. You can't protest, you can't criticize, you can't talk. The DSS will go and carry you. But the people, the real terrorists, they don't go after them. They do not even talk about them. But they're always talking about the Eastern Security Network, because they believe that, see, if Eastern Security Network are really strong, or they are really devilish. Let me just put it out. Not that they are not strong. If they are really, they are as devilish as these S-men, and the so-called bandits and whatever they call them. Do you think you'll be having that feeling that you are having? That is not their calling. Their own is self-determination and self-defense of these same people. The reason why this whole thing have aggravated is because of the government not doing anything about the S-men that are operating at the same time in the country, all over the country. And the next thing they will tell you that you should go and align with national programs, and which Ruga is one of them. And what is Ruga? That every state must have a particular place where they will have a S-men will be domiciled there. They will have a hospitals, they will have schools, they will have police stations. Says who? What happens to the conventional facilities that we have? Who asked them not to go to school? The schools are there. Nobody tells them not to go. Anybody can go in as much you want to learn. They will leave that and begin to they will be wandering away. And you are not blaming it on people that is because of that there must be a particular place in each of the states called Ruga. And that's why the government is not doing anything. And that is what is giving rise to all of these things, because accumulated anger, that is what we are talking about. Those are the things that we are experiencing. All the problems that they have created now, they are trying to put it on other people. People are angry. People are hungry. And yet, the government is looking the other way. The same thing when the issue of EndSARS protest happened, it cut across board. And that is what we are seeing everywhere now. That is what we are seeing everywhere. So, Eastern Security Network now, they have grown to the extent that they are omnipresent everywhere. It's the same thing that happened during EndSARS. Everybody, especially the southern parts of the country, it cuts everybody. Everybody understands the language. Everybody understands what is happening. It is the same suffering that everybody is going through, whether you are in Lagos, whether you are in Kogi, or whether you are in Delta, or in the north. That one is even worse. So what are we talking about? So if this kind of a thing continues to happen, because you don't do anything to all this the so-called Fulani S-men, because they are the genesis of the insecurity we are going through in other parts of the country, apart from the Boko Haram that started their own since how many years ago. Well, if uncontrolled, a time shall come when governors, reps, and other politicians will be driving and going alone with no security. By then, they will know of what is happening now. Yes, it will get to that level, because the money that they have stacked and the security details they have, those are the things that are giving them confidence that nothing will happen. Forget it. We are immune. What are they still doing in checkpoints in these difficult times, extorting motorists or what? Did they want their family to be fatherless while Governor Wike will be enjoying with his own family? Next time, the policemen should tell Wike to come and stand in checkpoints alone, period. Wike can't allow his securities men in his state to die. Go to Obigo Express Junction and see that very soon the soldiers will turn that place to sand dump. Please, unknown gunmen now sleep in barrack. Police officers, go about your normal duties. Don't mind the media. Everywhere is safe. Oh, this person, you are bad, sha. It's everywhere is safe. Okay, go about your normal business. These are the terminology of the police people. Some bad people everywhere. Okay, you won't set them up. Okay, fake profile. Okay. So guys, let's say your opinion, because this is heartbreaking. People are losing their lives. This is heartbreaking.